Hey guys, welcome back to another Blahu. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not you need medical books for med school. So let's hop into it. Oh god. So the reason I'm making this video is because people have asked me if I should buy books before med school. If so, what sort of books, or when should I buy books, and so on and so forth. So I thought I'll make a video covering all of those questions. Also, before we get into the video, my advice / recommendation is coming from me being a medical student in a Polish medical university. You know, not in the UK or not anywhere else. If you guys want to know for the UK, for example, make sure you do drop a comment below and I'll definitely make a video for that. First, when you do join med school, I recommend you / advise you to not buy any books whatsoever, except if your university demands for such books. If they like it, when you do arrive, or when you are joining our classes, make sure you do bring this book, or make sure you are equipped with this and this book. Then obviously there's no point in watching this video. But if not, then do not buy any books whatsoever. So reason being, majority of our learning is purely based on lectures, tutorials and seminars. We hardly ever use books. I know it sounds crazy. So now, me being a third year medical student, there's only a handful of times where I've actually used the books. So for subjects where they pretty much require you to actually self-study, so study from the book, so far for me has been pathology and pharmacology. So pretty much all my notes is from the book. And there are some subjects where you do have proper lectures and so on, but you still need to read a little bit outside. For me, that has been physiology, where I did read quite a bit from Guyton and Hall, and microbiology, which I read about, I think 6 or 7 pages, and that's it. I've not used the book ever since. It's a complete waste of money. And for parasitology, in order to get exemption for the whole subject, you needed to learn some extra stuff. Hence, we used a book as well. And so as you can see, me being a third year medical student, I've not used that many books. Hence, I would recommend that once you do join med school, once you are going to the lectures, once you are starting to make your notes and study, once you're really into it, then you yourself will know if we actually need to buy a book or not, because then your lecturer will tell you, or according to the circumstance of each subject, you will yourself know, okay, I don't need a book at all for that. And for some cases you're like, I do need the book. Hence, that's why do not buy a book before coming to med school. Now, if you're worried if you can buy books here, of course you can. There's a website, there's a very, very good website where you can buy medical books. It's this one here. And also at the beginning of med school, this company, they will actually come to your university and make like a small little bookstore, and you can actually go and buy books. And they have this first year starter pack where it's like how much of it's zlotys, where it has the anatomy and physiology books. Again, I recommend don't buy those whatsoever. Another advantage of buying books once you are in med school and so on is that you can actually save some money, because once you know I want to buy this book, then you can do a bit more research and find cheaper options of the book. Maybe you want to buy it secondhand, or maybe you want to buy it back at home. It's cheaper back at home. You can get it secondhand from Facebook groups. So like in your university, you'll definitely have Facebook groups where older students, they sell off their old books and so on. So now let's talk about when you do need books. Do you still buy the books, or do you not buy the books? Dun, dun, dun. So guys, that was a very, very short video, but I hope it was helpful. As always, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, and if you want to see more, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, especially that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Peace.